Hello everyone, this is Garrett and this is the Penguins of Madagascar. Dr. Blowhole Returns for the PlayStation 3 because it's amazing. And it takes a while to start up, which is unfortunate. And there's a lot of loading screens in this game. But when the game actually gets started, it's pretty good, I hope, because I've pretty much only played through the first level. Because this seemed like the kind of experience you have to share with everyone. That's exactly what I'm going to do. I might be cutting out loading screens because they're pretty horrible. They're pretty long and they're pretty bad. But, you know, as long as the rest of the game's good, we're just going to enjoy. DreamWorks, The Penguins of Madagascar, Nickelodeon, Dr. Blowhole Returns again. Of course, Dr. Blowhole Returns is relating to an episode, the final episode of the first season, in fact, and therefore he returns again. Otherwise, they wouldn't have a title for their game, rather. But we're just going to get started. This is what I used once, but now we're going to use this instead. Get going. And the game automatically saves. And even the saving takes a pretty long time. That's okay. We'll just enjoy the moments.
Lemur, this is your master, the all-powerful Dr. Blowhole. Listen closely. This is what you must do tomorrow. You will find the penguins. They will suspect nothing. You will approach them with...
And yes, that is actually where that cutscene ends. That is, in fact, the last... just the last part of the sentence. It just ends. But that's okay. I'm sure the rest of the game will be...
Penguins! Prepare to be dazzled and amazed by my mind reader.
Mind reading is pure science fiction like flying saucers, time machines, and tofu.
You will not be disbelieving my unbelievable mind reading machinery for long. Maurice, bring me my mind reader.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Maurice, ask me something only you know.
Okay. What's the secret ingredient in your morning smoothie?
There's a secret ingredient? Wait. I will mind read it from your mind. It's mangoes! Delicious!
You just guessed that. Try me.
You harbor a secret passion for flamingos and knitting tea cozies. You also think Kowalski's sardine sandwiches are lacking in the mustard department.
I do skimp on the mustard. It's true. It's all true.
Well, now that the secret's out, I guess I need to find a new secret ingredient.
No, you will not be changing my secret ingredient smoothies. Maurice, I have to have one right now.
Uh-oh. I got some bad news, King Julian. I used the last of our mangoes when I made your smoothie this morning.
No! You are lying. Please say you are lying. Gasp! It's the truth. How can this be? I finally learned the secret of the delicious smoothies, and now there are no more. The three of you must get me more mango smoothies, or the secret ingredient in the secret ingredient smoothies won't be the only secret of yours I share.
You heard King Julian. He needs 4 mangoes.
Normally, we wouldn't negotiate with...
Skipper, why don't I tell everyone why you're not allowed in Denmark?
You're not going to let Julian blackmail us like that, are you?
Boys, move out. Double time. Commence Operation Mango Mash.
King Julian just needs 4 mangoes for his smoothies.
Using my matter translocator, I've made things a bit easier for us by deploying some of my inventions. They should allow us to reach areas we wouldn't regularly be able to access, and we'll be able to collect these mangoes in half the time.
Fall out.
I'm sure you can find a few mangoes around here.
So,
I'll be here when you find the mangoes.
when he stops talking, it is pretty noticeable that the voice acting is actually pretty good. It is based on like a TV show from Nickelodeon, which is basically the best thing on Nickelodeon right now, which is pretty great. And yeah, I think for the most part, at least except for maybe King Julian, they pretty much kept all of the same voice actors, which is pretty good. So I have no idea what I'm actually supposed to do. So I'm just gonna run around and hit things. I can actually slide around if I hold
That's
R2.
1 down and 3 more to go. Keep
And we
looking.
picked up
I know you can get 3 more mangoes for me.
we picked up a mango in the top left over here, and now we can switch to Kowalski
Kowalski
using
with science.
the left D-pad button thing. And even though he says he has inventions, I don't think he's actually capable of doing anything right now except for obviously hitting things, which he's quite skilled at, but not as skilled as everyone else, of course. And we're just gonna make our way through, hit everything we can possibly hit, and get the other mango. Which naturally opens the gate, because why wouldn't it? And bring it back to him there.
Thanks. I just need 2 more mangoes. Halfway there.
Completely forgotten what his name is, but that's okay. Rico, however, is pretty great. He can spit out bombs with basically the greatest sound effect ever added to a game. And he can punch things, and he can spit out boots, which you can throw at things. Like, basically, this is just the greatest character. He has no dialogue, but who needs it when you have such very entertaining skills. And I have to say, you can move very quickly when you slide around, but I don't think you can jump, which is unfortunate. Which makes crossing that gap a little bit tricky. And yeah, he can't jump, but
That's
Maurice
3
knows what
down
to do.
and 1 more to go. You know where I'll be when you find the last one. Only
With his
1 more
very
to go.
pixelated shadow, we go over here and talk to her.
Oh man, I know one is around here somewhere.
What is it, Marlene? Did you lose something?
No, I didn't lose anything. It's the chameleons. They escaped from the chameleon house. They keep popping out, startling me.
Oh? Oh, I see one.
Oh, really funny.
But yes, invisible chameleons.
I found one.
They seem to be just random collectibles, just like, well, pretty much everything else, really.
I found a chameleon.
But it tracks how many you've collected in a level, so therefore I'm going to try to get all of them. Even though I don't know where they actually are. Nor do I know what picking up all these things do, but that's okay. Just go with it, just pick up everything, and certainly all shall be a-okay. You never know, maybe there's one inside here. Maybe there is. Maybe I am completely incapable of hitting this box. Who knows? Many possibilities. And it seems that these, even though these are fish, they seem to count for the same as just popsicles, only more so. Guess they're not really popsicles so much as just ice cream. What are these things anyway? They look delicious in any case. And that's what's
4 is
important.
a charm. Now I can make King Julian's smoothie, and all our secrets will be safe. At least for the moment.
And I don't know what these numbers mean, but apparently we get 701 bonus, which is considerably more than anything we've actually gotten in the level, which is nice. I don't know. Just go with it.
So, what's going on? Did you guys lose a bet or something?
Just a little bit of old-fashioned mind reading and blackmail. Nothing serious. Move along.
Whoa. Mind reading? Let me guess. Julian has read your mind and is going to spill your secrets unless you do what he says.
Oh. Apparently Marlene has a mind-reading device too.
We can't take chances. Do you think 3 mangoes are enough?
3 mangoes? Ugh. It's more like 33 mangoes.
My mangoes! Yes! Wait, there are so many mangoes. Why stop at smoothies? Huh? Let's have a mango mash instead. Maurice, help the penguins set up a mango mash party for us.
Sure thing, King Julian. Say, penguins, I'm gonna need some decorations.
You're not seriously gonna fetch decorations for Julian's little party.
Of course not. This ends now.
Is that protesting I am hearing? Do I need to remind you?
Decorations coming up.
We just need 3 party decorations for King Julian's Mango Mash Party.
He is very easily convinced for obvious reasons. No one needs to know why he's not allowed in Denmark. And apparently this thing needs more plates, so... Oh. You'll follow my lead. Cool. He even slides along with me, and it looks even more adorable than before. Immediately opening this door and allowing us to go here. Which I'm pretty sure this is
How
not
will we
gonna
get
happen.
across this huge gap?
Step aside, Private. This one is a job for me.
So often only a skipper can hold down the X button. Ooh. If only I was not completely incapable of jumping, then we wouldn't have this issue. Because apparently pressing the jump button is actually very, very difficult.
Incredible aerial, Skipper!
But we made it through.
I'll find a way to help you across.
Ooh, chameleon. Excellent. But maybe this is even stand a chance against penguins. And even though it sounded like it was kind of
Good to go.
broken there. That's okay. We're just going with Private because Private is probably the most adorable penguin in the game. And it doesn't look like I can get Private to make people follow me. I guess only Skipper can do it because he's the leader and all, but wouldn't mind.
Does this look like a party decoration to you, Private?
It looks pretty partiful to me. I don't know what you're talking about. Get over here. Follow me.
Great. That's one down and 2 more to go.
Away we go once more. Oh, why are they behind the fence?
Kowalski!
Go on without us!
Nonsense. No man gets left behind.
I like how Rico just
Kowalski,
looks.
at your side.
Like he has nothing to say. He's not disconcerted about being stuck behind this gate here. He's just like, yep,
Skipper, ready and able.
that's my life. But that's just what we're going to live with. We're probably going to find a good way to cross that gap, which is probably just by jumping because we have the ability to do so. What's his name? I've completed Skipper. Skipper is very good at jumping. Ooh. A balloon platform.
Like I'll need all the boys for this.
Excellent. Let us see what this does. I guess it just makes it go up, really. It's nice that that balloon platform sort of appeared out of nowhere, but, you know, that's what penguins are for. They do what leads them to the final goal. And they go with the path that randomly decides to help them out and just use their instincts and all that good
Perfect.
stuff.
I just need one more.
My
Excellent.
brains and your broad. Freeing Rico and Kowalski should be like taking candy from a lemur.
A lemur. Okay. That was a very interesting cutscene. But we have the 4 penguins now, so we can clear this door finally and see what is on the other side of this monstrosity. Why would you even have buttons like this anywhere that requires 4 penguins specifically to open? But let's not question such tiny details and just continue on our voyage where we shall collect all the ice cream and chameleons and whatever our little hearts desire. That is inconvenient that that gate closed, but that's okay. Little inconveniences like these will not stop us. Oh. It seems that there are 4 penguins on this thing. Maybe if I have 4 penguins on it, something will happen. Or maybe not. Maybe? Eh? No, that did very, very little, actually. Perhaps there is some other way I can make this thing go forward. Maybe I can use the power of
Private, reporting for duty.
Private. I mean, what else? I mean, he does look pretty adorable at all times, and that seems to be his main skill. And Kowalski's dancing,
Kowalski here.
which I'm going to take as a hint. Dancing usually implies that this is indeed what you are supposed to do, but
Skipper,
that's not really doing anything. Maybe I can make this thing go back up or something. I can't make it. I can just kind of go through it in the bottom, which is nice, but or maybe I can just jump. Oh, this game is far too confusing for someone with a mind that's small such as I. Giving me such complex puzzles as jumping once. I am not ready for these kind of actions. I am merely a mortal. But perhaps this mortal can find a chameleon
can't hide from me.
behind the ice cream thingy.
Objective achieved, boys. Now let's just get this back to Maurice so Julian can have his mango mash party.
Yeah. We have found everything we needed to find, and we can just make our way to over here, where there is a door waiting for us to be opened with our tiny little penguin feet. And that is a... Oh, well, I jumped off the button, but it worked anyway, so we have nothing to worry about. It's all good. It's nothing bad going on over here. There's a lot of items over here. Who knows what kind of nice things we can acquire by picking up all these things. I don't, but someone probably
All right,
does.
Maurice. Here's your last thingamadoodle.
Thanks for your help, Penguins. And not a moment too soon.
Excellent. I have no idea if we collected all of the ice cream things, but it seems like it. So that's good. What?
Maurice, where is my throne? A king cannot participate in the most wonderful mango mash without a throne.
Well, I saw a repairman take it away, King Julian.
He must have dropped it in pieces and spread it around the zoo. Maybe the penguins can help find the pieces and rebuild it. Here, I have a picture of it.
No.
Denmark.
That looks a bit different than I remember.
We're in a difficult predicament, boys. Commence Operation Royal Flush.
Man, they have a lot of conveniently set up things for me to do in this game, but that's okay.
That looks like our way in, boys. But I can't get over that gap with all that stuff blocking my way. Kowalski, options.
We could construct a laser-guided ram box lifter out of a subway car, 1,000 pounds of plutonium, and some Bavarian flavor crystals.
No time for that, Kowalski. I need to get up there now.
Well, I suppose Rico should be able to blast that debris out of the way.
Excellent. I am looking forward to using Rico for basically every single mission in the game. Even though the game will probably not allow me to do this, I will try to find a way to make him as useful as possible. With my many shoes. He has many shoes indeed. I think if I had the possibility to regurgitate a lot of shoes, and I would probably do exactly that. But for now, I'm just gonna have to live with not being a penguin. The sad life of me. I wonder if Rico would follow me. No. He's up there. He's not just gonna follow me that easily. Maybe I should just leave him up there. No, I'm gonna take a look.
Ready for action.
I will find a way. Come on. There we go. Making our way to the next part of this difficult contraption mission thingy. Destroying everything in our wake because that is the job of a penguin.
Blasted, a dead end.
Penguins don't know the meaning of the word dead or end. Private, scout ahead.
Ooh.
Private ready.
That is why he is the most adorable, because he has a capability.
Good work. Now
being
see if you can
small.
find a way for the rest of us to get through.
There must be some kind of way for me to squish through here. I can see a lot of wooden blocks which I could use for the throne, but I don't think that's really going to be any help to me right now, is it? There are definitely a lot of different pipes in this general area, though. Oh, that's a wall. I wasn't even aware.
Badgers in here.
What's wrong with... Well, let's be honest, we all know what's wrong with badgers, but... Why, though?
Excellent work, Private.
Not really sure why I didn't press the button when I grabbed the wooden bits, but not gonna question it. That's just how the world works. That's just how it goes sometimes.
Ready and able.
And Skipper leading the way to the button, which sometimes he'll jump on. Okay. It's weird how you can just jump off the switch while they're doing that animation and it still works, but again, it's just one of those things you're gonna have to live with as you play through the Penguins of Madagascar. Dr. Blowhole Returns again. Where is Rico? I wonder if I could just use bombs, actually. Maybe it'll just make it. No. That is unfortunate. Whoever had to do the voice acting for Rico, though, is probably a very great person. And someone who's very interesting to be around, but hopefully one day I'll have the satisfaction of meeting such a great person, but for now, I'll just have to deal with listening to him make that sound in this game.
There aren't any badgers in here.
Because let's be honest, that's pretty much a good enough reason to play this game in general, really. Just Rico. But of course, Private, being as adorable as he is, has to get some attention as well. Because how else will you know how adorable this little panda is? Panda? Penguin.
Up there, we should be able to use those supplies to build Operation Mango Mash's throne elevator.
Throne elevator.
Too high to jump to. I'll let you figure this one out, Private.
Private, naturally known for climbing things. Ooh. That was very unfortunate. But fortunately, there's a pipe right behind it, because otherwise we would be in a bit of a
There aren't any
bother.
badgers in here.
At least so far, everything is nice and just kind of easy to find. Like, you don't really have to... You can just kind of casually play through it and have fun. I like games that are focused on having fun. It's kind of nice when games do that sometimes. Even though some people may not entirely agree with that statement, I definitely do. And I'm the one playing, so no.
Hello there, chameleon.
And another chameleon put in our pocket.
There aren't any badgers in here.
And I think
Skipper here.
I should be able to just keep on going with Skipper, make it to that button, and do another little dance. This time I'll stay on the button just for the sake of making it seem normal what I'm doing here, and not making it seem like a strange thing that things just suddenly work and we don't actually need 4 penguins. We could probably deal with 3, but nope, not gonna do that. And it seems that this is pretty much Private's level, because everything just leads to things that he can reach and no one else. And that was too slow, so I'll have to wait. But that's okay, this is actually a pretty quickly moving platform, which is quite nice, actually. Usually with puzzles like this, it's like, oh, you missed it, now you have to wait for 20 seconds. Because nothing says fun like waiting for a platform to move. Most certainly. And it seems like we're going to need almost every penguin for this part. I am very curious what Kowalski is going to be able to do, except for grabbing a large notepad and coming up with options, really. But that is kind of what he is known to do, so overall, I shouldn't be that disappointed in what I've seen so far. But it would be good to see him do other things. Come on. Private just punched. Wow, he is very brave. I've never seen anyone punch Private Skipper like that. I am getting names confused, but that's okay.
Mango mash better be worth it.
Because we have made it through another difficult stage of collecting things. And we have most certainly collected everything. Hopefully.